Yeah, he's got like those horse blinders on. This is going to be a lot of horse content today. Got those horse blinder things on going into the store.
Horses on the brain.
Okay, so we accidentally went really long with this one, so I'm going to cut it into 2 episodes. Enjoy, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. And some things that should not have been forgotten were lost. History became legend. Legend became myth. And for nearly 1 year, the episode passed out of all knowledge. Oh! 140, bro. 140. This will probably do about as well as our snake rattle and roll videos, which if you're watching this, you gotta go back and watch those videos. They are some of my favorites, and like nobody watched them.
I love that the one door was open the whole time.
Yeah, seriously, that was too funny. Oh no!
You got this. Oh no!
I need to YouTube and figure out how you're supposed to beat that one level, because I still don't get how to beat that one level.
This is going to be one of those things I do where you're talking with the platforming, like the last level we were at when we made history and you got further than you ever did, but we couldn't figure out how to. Yes, that.
Yes, Steve, I'm not an idiot.
Oh, I never said that. This is going to be one of those things where it's like you're going to finally get through this, and then the second little pus penis is going to kill you like the anvil.
Oh, I know. Seriously. Because like even once you get through these stupid candle knife thingies, you're not out of the woods yet.
I just can't stop seeing syringes.
I hate you for this level, bro. I love the game, but I hate you for this level. Shit.
I promise I'm not a drug addict, but those look like syringes to me.
They do kind of look like syringes. You're right.
Maybe it's the whole blood aesthetic, you know? Like.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense, actually.
Oh, I guess the things that you do say do occasionally make sense, Adam. You fucking idiot.
That's exactly what I was thinking, so I'm glad you said it. Shit.
Well, I do double as a mind reader.
If I can't beat this by the end of this stream, this is probably going to be our last playthrough of this game. I just can't see reviving this for another playthrough starting off on this exact same level.
You don't think people watch Kaizo Mario? This is all Kaizo Mario is just watching one guy play the same level for hours.
That is kind of true, actually. This game as a whole, on the whole.
Preparation H does feel good. On the whole.
Someone else made that joke in my chat the other day. I was like, that's Adam's joke.
That's Adam's joke. Thank you for recognizing that. That makes my heart happy.
Actually, I think it was Fergburger.
The comment god himself?
Yeah, the beloved Fergburger. Fergburger.
Way better than the second one.
He's had 2 previous burgers.
This one is the third burger.
The third burger.
That's okay. I will allow Fergburger to take my jokes because he is a hilarious person.
He is. He is a wild and crazy guy. Shit. This was so damn hard.
So how much longer do we have in the episode?
Roughly 7 minutes.
Okay, so I'm just gonna take a second to plug my fundraiser, if that's okay.
Oh yeah, go for it, dude.
Okay, so and the one thing that and a serious thing that I'd like to talk about really quick is currently I am running 50 miles in 30 days to raise money for the Organization for Autism Research, also known as OAR. I got that charity recommended to me from a very good friend of mine who has done a lot of charity work for autism because his daughter has autism and very proactive. Both him and his wife are. So I came to him. I was like, "Give me a good one," because I don't want to I don't want to do all this for a charity that's like just pockets all the money, So 80% of all of the funds received by this charity actually go to the research. So it actually is going where it says that it's going to, and I didn't know I've never really done a fundraiser before. I didn't want to start with like a lofty goal, like let's get $1,000, you know, because then like what if I get like $30 and then
You're right.
then I just look like an idiot, right? So I was like, well, let's start, you know, very small, and if we get that, that's still cool. So I originally put it for $250, and we actually raised that amount in the very first day that the fundraiser was live, which was super cool. And thank you to all the people that made that happen. That was amazing. So I have raised it to 500 because, hey, the money's not going to me; it's going for kids. So we can raise the ceiling. You know what I mean? So currently we're sitting at 300. We got to 300 last night, and it is going all the way to the end of June of 2023. I feel like I have to say that since this is going on the internet.
Right.
So, if you're listening to this and you would like to donate to the Organization for Autism Research, you can go to their website, which I will give to Steve to put in the description of this video. And you also, if a donation of $20 or more, you will get a handmade, Perler-made autism awareness logo ribbon that I made for any donations over $20. If you so choose, no obligation. It will have a magnet back. You can put it on your fridge. It can hold up your to-do list or whatever have you. But yeah, so that's what I got going on. I think currently I'm at 22 some odd miles out of 50. And my goal for the month for me personally was to run a 5K in under 30 minutes. I ran cross country in high school. And so I remember that I used to be able to do a 5K like 21 and a half minutes when I was, 17 years old. Obviously, I'm not going to do that. I can't do that now, or at least I can't do it currently. But I wanted to start with under 30 minutes because when I ran my first 5K in however long, it was like 36 minutes or something, 35 minutes. And I was like, all right, well, let's try to get under 30. And yesterday, Steve, I did it.
Oh, damn, bro.
I ran a 5K yesterday and I did it in 28 minutes and I think 15 seconds or something like that.
That is awesome.
And it literally took everything that I had. I was dead when it was over, but man, it felt really good to do it. Yep, 28:15, exactly. I'm looking at the picture that I took now.
That's awesome, man.
And so it felt really good. And I was like, well, if we did the donation goal early, we could do the 5K goal early. So it just kind of worked out. Now I've had a couple people be like, so are you going to try to lower the goal now that you've done under 30? And I'm like, well, trying to just do that again, I think
back up in your ass with the resurrection
would be enough of a challenge. So we're gonna stick with that for now. But yeah, so that's just an update on what's going on in my extracurricular activities. And congratulations on beating it.
And I immediately died.
And then die immediately.
Thank you. Hey, and big congrats, dude. I think that is freaking rad.
Thank you.
And I'm very proud of you for doing that.
Yep, now I just got about 27 more miles to go. But I got the rest of the month to do it, so. I'm trying to go a little every day. I have like certain routes that I have that are certain amounts of distances. I've got like Sundays are reserved for just kind of like a casual pace, like see how long we can go. I've got another day, like Saturdays today is just a 1 mile, try to get faster at doing 1 mile. So I have like little mini goals to kind of keep it fresh throughout the month.
That's
so
good.
I'm not just like, all right, well, let's just try to get in another God knows what. Like.
Oh, damn it. See, like, I'm down to like 110 now. Like, I mean, I of course, I've lost a few lives on this level, but like, I knew it was going to take me a shite ton of lives to get past that area.
Man, you're honest.
But we did make it past it.
I love telling stories, by the way, with your death screams.
I know, right? I was trying so hard to make it through your whole spiel there without being like, damn it!
Okay, well, I'm done now, so scream away.
Okay, good. Then we'll bring that guy's comment up again on screen.
Right?
I'm just skipping that one. Screw that one, man.
And I do need to send you that link. Don't let me forget that. What are the what's the things in the middle that you just jumped on that's like pulsating? What are those in different rooms?
In different rooms?
Yeah, like there's like I've seen like 4 or 5 of them now. It's like you jump in the middle of them. It's like the little pulsating mushroom head or something. It was in that
that's just one
previous
of,
screen.
that's just like one of the big mama fleas you give, because basically when you jump on them, you give them whatever blood you had. Like I have 5 bloods right now,
Oh, okay.
and they'll give me 5 lives for those 5
Well, it
bloods.
doesn't look like the obese flea from the very first level. It just looked like pulsating.
But it's brown like me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Well, it must be because you don't have any. You only have 6 now, and you had like a
Yeah.
shit ton earlier. So.
So are you intrigued by this one at all? Like, do you think you'd want to ever give it a try?
I think this one would be fun to stream. I think
Yeah.
only because of the fact of
Oh,
like I'm sure the platforming is ridiculously hard, but like as far as my attention span versus like what's going on in the game, you know.
Mhm.
I feel like I've already kind of grasped the concept of the game, so it would be a good game to like bullshit to, much like we are doing right now.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think that, yeah, the ability to just kind of chat it up with your bro while playing is really nice.
Just 2 dudes loving each other, man.
2 dudes loving each other.
You know?
It's all about, man.
If that's wrong, I don't want to be right.
I don't want to be right.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I found that some games that I've streamed in hindsight, you know, because the longer you do something, the more you kind of learn and pick up on things. I remember when I first started, I would like pick these really story-rich and deep games, and some of which I had never played before. And then I remember like I'd go through the whole game, and then I'd be like, I have no idea what the fuck just happened. Because I'd be like catching up on comments during the cutscenes where they're explaining the story and you know all the stuff, and I'm just like, oh hey, what's going on? Thank you for saying hi and all that. And then so after the cutscene's over, I'm like, all right, so now what the hell are we doing?
Now I have no idea what I'm right, exactly.
So yeah, I feel like nowadays whenever if I do stream a video game, it's something that either I already know very, very well, or it's a game that is not so intensive, I guess. Is that the right word?
You know, one of my biggest streaming shit. Why do I keep doing that? One of my biggest streaming disappointments was I built up this big thing before streaming Octopath Traveler.
Ooh, it's a good game.
Well,
A lot of dialogue though.
exactly.
It's a lot of
That's
dialogue.
true. It's a lot of reading. It's a
It
lot
is.
of reading if you're streaming it. But anyways, like, I'm like, dude, this game looks so amazing. It's groundbreaking design wise. I'm
You
really
didn't
stoked
like
to
it?
play this. Well, like, this was back when I was on Facebook Gaming. And you also got to think Octopath Traveler came out like when I was like, I had only been streaming for a little while.
Oh shit! Damn it!
Well, back then, like, if you weren't playing Mario, it seemed like, at least, then
Nobody
it was
watched
like
you.
get fudged, you know. So like,
Yeah.
I played that, and like people were like actively like heckling like me while playing the game, and I'm just like, what the heck, bro? I was really excited to play this, and like, so
They're heckling you while you're playing Octopath Traveler?
yeah, because they're like, man, there's like
shut
so
up.
much reading and shit, and I'm just like, well, it's an RPG, bro. If you don't want to watch an RPG, go somewhere else, but don't like.
I
Be a
streamed
turd in my chat.
Octopath Traveler many times.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think I got to the end, like the true final dungeon is like the only thing that I have left. And I think I streamed like 90 hours of that game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I need to.
So
go
if that
back
tells
to
you
it.
anything about this flea just won't quit. Call pest control.
Control with 2 L's. Is it control like troll? Pest control? Are we gonna see a troll here?
Control.
I don't know. Let's see here. Or it's just a cloud.
No, it's just a fart cloud.
Look at this guy running along with us. Hey, bro.
We're all gonna die.
We're gonna die, Georgie.
Get a good look, Costanza.
Oh shh. Get a good look, Costanza.
Oh,
But
no, now we're going to another dog.
I never thought of, and I know this probably makes me sound really stupid, but like, I did not think anything, or like put 2 and 2 together, I guess is probably the better way to say this, but like, oh, I did not put 2 and 2 together about the fact that George was like oogling like a 16-year-old girl. I'm like,
Oh yeah,
that's kind of creepy, actually.
kind of gross. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know, like, well, he's like, she has nice cleavage. It's like, well, yeah, that's true, but she's also a minor, bro.
Right. Also, will go to jail.
Yeah, seriously. It's like, you know, just because you're thinking something doesn't mean you should act upon it.
Oh man, so I watch this. God, sometimes I get on these Facebook video rabbit holes where like I'll watch one video and then like it takes you to like a video tab, right? So now there's just videos left and right, and anybody can just take them. So there was this one video of this police officer who was arrested, and they were like, a lawyer is like listening to. I take it back. He wasn't arrested at the time of the video, but it was like when you're in the police station and they're asking you the questions and stuff like that. It was during that on a police officer, and a lawyer is watching it, and he's giving his like, all right, well, he fucked up here. He shouldn't have said this, or he should have done this, or whatever. And the whole point of it was that this guy was sending dick pics to underage kids, like 16-year-old girls and stuff. And every time that I'm like, I hear a story like that, I'm just like, who in their right mind, A, thinks that anyone wants to just have a picture of a penis in their phone?
Right.
And then B, who thinks that that's a good idea when things are saved forever virtually?
I know,
and
yeah.
anything can come back to you in any way. Like, it blows my mind how many times I worked with a girl once that got her phone dinged, and she was like, oh my God. And I was like, what? She's like, I just got another dick pic on Snapchat. And I'm like, what do you mean another one? Like,
you know, we've talked about this exact story in a previous episode, right?
I'm sure we have.
But we have. I was like,
But,
yeah, because
dude,
we discussed the whole
it
dick
just
pic
further
thing.
cemented when this guy's like, when they're like, have you ever sent a picture of your penis to anybody? He's like, oh, well, yeah. I'm like, what? Your nonchalant response to that is mind-blowing to me, sir.
Right.
As a penis haver,
Yeah, really. You love that expression.
I've never felt the need to send a picture to one.
I will never understand that mindset for
Ant. So if you're a dick pic sender, stop doing it.
Stop doing it.
Nobody
You're not representing your fellow man well.
Yes.
Not a guy named Manuel, but
Not Manuel, but man, comma, well.
yes.
There was an Aqua Teen episode where the Moonanites are talking, and he's like, we need to send a messenger. That's message, comma, not a messenger.
No!
I love that show so much.
I was watching a video the other day. It was like, I can't remember what the title was, but it was like one of those, like, you know, top 10 conspiracy, you know, whatever videos on YouTube, something like that. That's not what it was, but it was something in that ballpark. But anyways, they talked about the whole, when the Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie was coming out, and then how the Moonanites, you know, how they had, they had like a viral marketing where they had the light bright things plugged up. Anyways, what the fuck? I should have made that. But anyways, I remembered that and was like, oh my gosh, that was so hilarious when that happened. And then it's like, I think it was Boston, like the Boston Police Department, I want to say, are the ones that are handling. Like, they would never like come out and admit, oh yeah, this was just viral marketing. It's like, we're going to continue investigating all leads, even after Cartoon Network had come out and was like, oh yeah, our bad, dude, this is viral marketing. And but like, you could tell they just didn't want to embarrass themselves, and were just like, we're still going to pursue all sources and whatever.
All right, well, let me know how that turns out.
Yeah, seriously. It's like, okay, we get it, dude. You fudged up. It's not that big a deal. We all do it.
Right, we all do it. We talked about that when we were trying to figure out what that phone call thing was from that you got, and we deduced that it was Fortnite Did we agree that it was a Fortnite thing?
No, I'm like 90% sure it was a Fortnite thing.
I am too. I'm almost 90% sure.
Yeah,
myself.
that was back when, well, my kids still played Fortnite. None of them really do anymore, but
I just started playing it like 3 weeks ago,
yeah.
and I have to say I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
I think it's really fun, man. I'm like I get into it. I do like the no build mode, but I think it's still fun even to play like solo, and but I mean obviously it's really fun to squad up with the boys,
Yeah. Boy, if
But,
I ever played, it would be no build, because like that is like the only reason why I never got into that game, is because I was like, just this building stuff, it stresses me the frick out, and I'm no good at it, and it makes the game not enjoyable. So the second they released no build, I'm like, well, why didn't they do that from the beginning? I would have tried this a long
Right.
time ago.
Well, because it goes, I guess it went against the lore of the game,
Oh, really?
But then after a while, they were probably like, "Look, we're gonna get a lot more players and money if we
Screw
do it with-"
lore, we want money.
Yeah, and they were right, because I also never wanted to play it because of the building stuff. But now that it's like, I prefer shooters of that style, like not the first person. Like I'll play a first person shooter, but like I really enjoy like the over the shoulder third person perspective.
Yeah.
So I'm better at those for one, in terms of aiming and shooting. So.
Oh,
But yeah, it's been good. I've gotten a couple solo wins. We've gotten some squad wins as a group. Super fun.
well, that's awesome. We're gonna cut her off here and say thanks for watching, everybody. We will be back with something, maybe more of this. I guess we'll find out when me and Adam talk about it once we end this episode. So thanks for coming by. Like and subscribe, please. We
This
need your-
episode's longer than a horse penis.
yeah, if you want more
Horse penis.
horse lore, horse related content that really has nothing to do with horses, be sure to like and subscribe and leave us a
Penis.
comment. All right, we'll see you.